What's going on, everybody? It is your girl T here, and I am back with another YouTube video. How are you guys doing? I am super excited to be making this video yet again, dropping it on Tuesday, which is the goal. Every Tuesday I am planning on dropping a YouTube video, dedicating it to something that I feel that is purposeful and valuable, and that is going to help anyone and everyone, from men to women, young to old, on how to just make their life a little bit more efficient and effective, and how to create production in your life, especially if you don't really know how. So what I want to be talking to you guys about today is taking action. Now, we're not going to make this a long video, very to the point. What is taking action? Now, I know for a lot of people, taking action has been kind of deemed by just being busy. So not productive, there's no progression. Taking action automatically equates down to just kind of doing anything. Unfortunately, that is not doing anything for your life. Being just busy does not get you anywhere. It's kind of like being on a treadmill, right? If we look at being on a treadmill, if we correlate being on a treadmill to life, it's kind of just walking in the same place, not getting anywhere. So taking action is, to me, an assortment of two things. So one, taking action, but two, purpose. You have to have purpose to take action, or to even want to take action. And for a long time, I had issues trying to figure out how to take action. What is it that I need to be doing to make me want to commit to whatever it is, a project, a task, my routine? I wanted to learn how to develop something in myself subconsciously that I don't have to second guess myself when I want to commit to something. Now, I'm human, you're human. Everybody and anyone is going to end up having days where you don't want to feel like, where you don't want to do anything and you feel kind of just tired and down and out. I'm not saying to not listen to your intuition, but I'm saying to learn how to trick your mind from wanting to just sit, not do anything, or just wanting to pass time by actually wanting to get stuff done and enjoying the moment. So there are two things that I personally do that help me, and that have honestly helped a lot of people that I've brought in this to, or people that have done a certain aspect of this in their life, which is one, visualization, and two, routine building. And I want to get into both of them a little bit, because again, these are two things that I can honestly attest to, that are very credible and that have helped me significantly develop more of a production mindset, and helped me really stick to the routine that I've created for myself. So first, I want to talk about visualization. So what is visualization and how is it beneficial? Visualization is exactly what it sounds like, visualizing and seeing what it is that you want to be doing. So I don't want you to think about what you necessarily have to do in that task, or for that project, or for that event. What I recommend when it comes to visualization is actually picturing yourself in the moment doing the task, and how that will make you feel. So for example, in my day-to-day life, there are times when I just don't want to work out, right? We'll just use that as a simple example. There are days where I just don't want to work out, and I'm so tired, or I'm lazy, and I'm just like, fuck it, like I don't care. But what is that creating in my mind? It's creating a pattern of procrastination. It's creating a pattern of moving things on to the next day. And like I said before, this is not me saying don't listen to your intuition, and don't listen to your body when it's telling you to relax. What I'm saying is, sometimes there are two voices that end up getting merged together, and you don't really know how to decipher them. There's the one voice that's your intuition telling you, hey, not the best decision for you, you should probably slow down. And there's the other voice that's telling you, hey, don't do anything, be lazy right now, procrastinate, who cares, move it on to the next day. So I'm saying, let's learn how to minimize and decrease the volume of that voice, and learn how to create a tool that will help us basically step over it. So visualization has allowed me to now see exactly what it is that I want to do, but most importantly, feel and experience what I want out of that project, or what I want out of that task. So if it's fitness, I know prior to me working out, I'm probably going to be in a resistance phase mentally, right? I don't want to do it, I'm tired, I have to get dressed, I have to do X, Y, and Z, and that seems like a lot, seems like a job. And I know when it comes to working out, it's not a job for me. So I have to remember the feeling that I get from working out, the feeling of completion, the feeling of my competitive drive, wanting to do more reps than what is asked of me. That winning streak, knowing that, okay, this is my third week or fourth week going consistently and I haven't given up on myself yet, those feelings are so enlightening and so motivating and so positive that it makes me want to actually do the task even more. And to add a cherry on top of the cake, I do something called incentive training your mind. So incentive training your mind is basically creating an incentive that makes you want to actually complete a task. So it's like getting a candy at the end of the competition. Hey, you won, here's a candy, here's your reward. My reward for myself is knowing that after I'm done this task, I can literally do whatever I want to do for my break. If that is watch a TV show for 30 minutes, if that is read one of my favorite books for 30, if that is make a smoothie, have a little dance session, do honestly whatever the hell it is that I want to do. At least that is my reward for myself for completing my task. And so not only am I getting the full experience and the joy from this visualization, I'm also getting the push to want to have my incentive, to be able to experience my incentive. So it's a win-win opportunity in my mind. At that point, for my mind, having those two winning scenarios, it has no objection to wanting to not get it done. So at this point, I'm already like, okay, let's get up, let's get it done, let's move. And it's helped me significantly actually wake up in the morning on time. I'm not a morning person. I tried to be for a very long time, but I honestly am still not to this very day. I even almost lost my mind this morning because I woke up because of neighbors and because of noise, and it was so frustrating. But it was because of visualization that I got up and I felt motivated to actually get going and get my task done. And now I'm here recording this video and I feel amazing, right? Because this was something that I know I was also working toward, creating this video and talking about something that I love, editing it and launching it out to everyone. So it's honestly has changed my life significantly. It's normal to want to get lazy. It's normal to say, you know what, I'm just gonna push it on to the next day. But visualization has really helped me significantly want to do everything that I have on my schedule. And on top of that, or with conjunction, is routine building. And now routine building is definitely something that I want to get into in another video, because it's something that is not necessarily the easiest thing to stay committed to, but it is the easiest thing to structure. Figuring out what it is that you want to do from the morning to night. Now, if you don't know what a routine is basically having a concrete schedule. Doesn't necessarily have to be concrete. If you are very flexible or versatile, I have a very flexible schedule because I'm an entrepreneur, so I can move and arrange things in whatever order I want to, if the most pleasing for me. But if, say for example, you have a fixed schedule because of school or because of your job, things that you can put into your routine are things like when you wake up in the morning, what is it that you want to be doing for the first hour of your day? Same thing before you go to bed. Mid-afternoon, if you want to work out, if you want to read, if you want to go for walks, if you want to spend time with your family, if you want to have some self-care time, meditate, whatever that looks like, is allowing yourself to have that in your schedule, so that way you are staying locked into that routine on a weekly basis. And it helps keep you accountable. It also helps keep you motivated, but it also provides you so much clarity in your day. That way you know exactly what I need to get done, you know, what I need to move on to the next day, and so on and so forth. Sorry if you're hearing any noise in the background. There is construction happening like a block down from me. So but routine building has honestly been the most effective thing in my life that I can strongly attest to, that has helped me significantly take action, be productive, and progress in everything that I've done. I've learned routine building from my eldest sister, who's one of the hardest workers I know. She taught me on how to make a routine from beginning to end. So things that you need to be doing in your schedule, the things that are the most important to you, what your priorities are, and so on and so forth. And again, I will get into another video on how to actually do this and more on what it does for you. But creating a routine and having something on hand that you can always go back to and keep track of and check off to confirm this is what I've done, this is what I'm doing, so on and so forth. And even within your day, say for example something pops up that isn't necessarily in your schedule, you can still put that in your schedule and say that you got that done. What that does for me is personally help keep me motivated. It makes me actually see how much production I'm getting done versus just what I'm doing. There's a lot of facades out here, and there's a lot of people out here that glorify waking up early and going to bed super late, but waking up early and going to bed super late doesn't mean that you're productive. I've met a lot of people in my life that are people that have woken up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, but like majority of their day they're sleeping or they're wasting time. I'm not even gonna lie, I used to be one of those people. I used to talk about waking up early in the morning and being very productive throughout your day, and that just didn't work for me because I realized there were times in my day that were just empty and major gaps, and there wasn't necessarily anything that I needed to get done within that time. It was just a waste. It was just wasteful. So there was no point of me waking up at 5 a.m. and doing all of this extra stuff and wasting time but painting it as being production. It doesn't make any sense. At the end of the day, it's not about when you wake up and when you go to bed. It's what you do within the time that you have. If you have 4 hours locked into yourself, you can get a lot of stuff done in 4 hours, right? So you don't need 12, 15 hours in your day to be productive and to get stuff done. These two individually are so strong, but together it has completely changed my outlook on production, on progression, and honestly on my capabilities as on just my capabilities on a whole. There are days where I had self-doubt and I didn't know I was capable of running certain businesses, or I would second guess myself because of the amount that I got done in a day versus the amount that I didn't get done. And I realized it didn't have to do with myself, it just had to do with my structure. Sometimes it's not you, it's the foundation. And that's what at TDC we talk about a lot, is the foundation. We talk about how to keep you accountable, how to make sure that you've built a strong foundation, so that way every month you can be producing and be producing and see the difference from how you were in the beginning to how you are now, right? Every day you should notice something about yourself that has changed. Doesn't have to be significant, but has allowed you to create more fluidity within your life. And I noticed that tremendously from just doing visualization and building a routine, that every day I've noticed something different from how I produce, how I talk, how I perform, and it keeps me going, it keeps me motivated for more. So I'm super excited because next month TDC Training will be doing our very first accountability challenge, quote unquote, which is our Slim Thick challenge, where we're only going to be selecting a few amount of women to join this challenge for the next 30 days, where we are going to be training together, working out together in our community to get our goals and to keep us motivated and producing the foundation that's going to help us keep going every single month. So the link is going to be in the description box. All the information is going to be on my Facebook page. And I am super excited to be doing this challenge with each and every single one of you that I get connected with. So make sure you stay locked into that. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I enjoy creating all these videos for you guys. I hope you gained a lot of information and a lot of knowledge from all the stuff that I talked about, from visualization to routine building, and how both of them can be very effective and very beneficial to your life. And let me know how this has helped you in some way, shape, and form. Let me know if visualization has ever helped you in your life outside of taking action and being productive, and how a routine, if you've done it or if you haven't done it, how that has affected you in your life. So leave a comment down below because I want to hear all about it. Make sure you click that bell if you want to keep up with all of my YouTube videos. I will be dropping them every single Tuesday. That is the goal. That is the vision, to keep dropping my videos every single Tuesday. I look forward to doing more of these videos with you guys. So leave a like, leave a comment, and see you guys soon.